Hello, Baltimore Ravens fans. How you doing? You're watching Ravens Nest. This is your man Kurt right here. We're going to talk about the game preview and prediction against the Cincinnati Bengals, man. It's coming down to the wire. One more game left in the season. All week long, our motto has been just one more to get. And that's all we got to do. It's one home game against the lowly Bengals. We got to get this, man. I'm super excited to get into the dance. We have to win. But what do we got to do to stop these Bengals? Number one, A.J. Green. He has been our kryptonite for so many years. I've gotten tired of watching him get passes late in games over the head of our defense. We cannot let him get over the top of us. We have to have safety help with him because he's about all the Bengals have. I remember a game against Tennessee this year. He had a big-time run. Almost won the Bengals that game. I don't think they won it. But we got to stop A.J. Green. The Bengals have the worst offense in football. I remember there was a point where we said we had the worst offense in football. We straightened that out. I'm so glad about that. The Bengals are 32nd in yards per game. They only get 275 yards per matchup. That's awful. Our offense has improved, turned it around. We're still 29th in passing, 15th in rushing. So our rushing offense has actually gone down slightly throughout the last couple of weeks because teams late in December are starting to tighten up against Alex Collins. But that's okay because they're still buying into the play action. I noticed, if you watch the next game, Joe Flacco has been doing a lot of play action lately and getting wide open receivers. So keep an eye on that. That's what we need to do against the Cincinnati defense that used to be good and probably won't have Vontaze Burfict in the lineup once again. Had that concussion, but ended up getting a shoulder injury last week. So we didn't play Vontaze Burfict in the first game and probably won't play him this time. I'm so glad about that because you never want to face a dirty player like that all the time. You don't want to face him because he might hurt one of your players. You know, he always hurts Steelers. He's hurt the whole bit, Ben, Bell, and Antonio. So glad not to face him. We're talking about a Bengals team that we whooped in week 1 and score any points against us. Will that probably happen again? That's not a good bet to say that. I know we have 3 shutouts this year, which is shocking. Our defense has been a roller coaster ride so far. I mean, have 3 shutouts, then we give up 500 passing yards to Big Ben and 200 receiving yards to Antonio Brown in Pittsburgh. So this should be a good defensive performance. I'm not worried against our defense against bad offenses. It's only when it comes to teams like the Pittsburgh Steelers and New England Patriots. How will we handle ourselves against top-tier opponents? That's all I'm worried about. But as far as this game, we cannot have a slip-up. It's at home. I do not expect a slip-up. I expect us to get the victory against the Bengals and roll into the dance. But let's just say we do have a slip-up. Let's just say we end up losing. We're not done from the playoffs. We would need a little help. I believe we would need Tennessee to lose, and then we would get in. Or we would need someone like the San Diego Chargers to lose or the Buffalo Bills. So there's other scenarios in which we can still get into the playoffs even if we lose. So that's the good thing. And we still can get 5th seed even if we happen to drop this contest. So we are in a prime position to make the dance. I'm excited for it. We will definitely be here on Ravens Nest for the playoffs. That's for sure. One more to get. Joe Flacco in the offense. Let's get it. T-Sizzle. Let's have another good game. Anyway, thank you guys for watching SB252. Let's go Ravens, man. One more to get. #RavensFlock. Let's go get it.